Hi, this is Chandrashekhar Prabhu once again reporting to you with a new post. Today, the subject that we are taking is the conveyance deed. All of you have been calling me. I've been getting messages on WhatsApp and I've been getting messages saying that speak to us about the conveyance deed. Some of you have cited certain WhatsApp posts which have been circulating and making rounds, which says that no conveyance is required. Now every member will get a separate property card. I do not think that is the government's decision. The government's decision is very clear. The government says that those who do not pay property taxes and other taxes will have to pay the taxes. Other members of the Cooperative Housing Society who have paid taxes always on time should not be penalized just because a few members have been defaulting on the taxes. That's the reason why the names of all the members will be registered on the property card. Earlier, if some members did not pay their taxes, the society would be the defaulter. Other members would have had to pay for them. However, the members who default on payment of taxes would never be penalized. Under the new rule, if a particular member or a few members do not pay property taxes or any taxes, then the rest of the members will not be penalized. Only those members who are defaulters, their names will be struck off from the property card. That doesn't mean that there is no need for conveyance. If the land is not in name of the Cooperative Housing Society, conveyance has to be done in the name of the Cooperative Housing Society. For that, the government has passed laws which require deemed conveyance. What is deemed conveyance? The Cooperative Housing Society passes a resolution that it is going to apply for a deemed conveyance, takes necessary documents, goes to the DDR, that is a District Deputy Registrar of Cooperatives, and submits the documents saying that we want the land on which we are staying to be converted into ownership. We must get the conveyance. The DDR then processes the papers. If you do not have a particular set of papers, you can file an affidavit saying that the papers are not there, they have been misplaced, and the government shall find out ways and means to get the papers. Hence, you can get your conveyance done for the land on which you are staying. There are some societies who ask us how much under the table money has to be paid. Let me tell you with all the strength at my command that more than 380 societies have been given the deemed conveyance without spending one single penny being given to anyone as bribes. I'm sure there are agents who come to you and they tell you, appoint us. Someone says, appoint me as a lawyer and I will get your conveyance done. Someone says, appoint me as your chartered accountant and I shall get your conveyance done. Someone says, appoint my company and give me the money, I will manage everyone. Please realize that you don't need to give any money to anybody. Make the necessary applications to the Registrar of Cooperative Societies. Whatever papers you have, if your members haven't paid the stamp duty, they need to pay the stamp duty. Fortunately, the stamp duties have been reduced now due to the lockdown. So if you complete the formalities that need to be done, you don't require a middleman. You don't require someone who will say that I need to give this much money to this officer. If you are in trouble, if you find that there is something wrong and someone is not doing your work, please contact me. I shall talk to the concerned person and see that your problem is solved. It is not necessary to appoint middlemen. It is not necessary to appoint middle agencies. It's not necessary to appoint lawyers or chartered accountants just to get a deemed conveyance. If you have other legal issues, sure you need to appoint a lawyer. If you have other issues with regard to your accounting and tax, then sure you need to take the advice of a chartered accountant. But just for the purpose of conveyance, getting deemed conveyance, you don't require a middleman. You don't require to spend any money under the table. I have known societies who came to me saying that agents have come and said that they will do the conveyance by payment of 40,000, 50,000 per member. We have got their conveyance done. Today they are happy. They did not have to pay anybody anything. So deemed conveyance is possible, and the new law for registering all the names of individual members on the property card has not yet been implemented. That would be implemented. As and when that gets implemented, it will help us in payment of property taxes. It will help us to smoothen the economic activities of the society, and it will ensure that only those who do not pay the taxes will be penalized, and those who are law-abiding citizens who have always paid their installment and dues and property taxes and monthly maintenance bills on time shall never be penalized. The government is making efforts to see that the residents, the cooperative societies, the tenants in old and dilapidated building, the residents of MADA colonies are not penalized. I must mention here that deemed conveyance is not applicable to lands belonging to MADA, wherein if you live in MADA colony, then the conveyance is done by MADA. Deemed conveyance is not essential. Deemed conveyance is done only when the builder refuses to convey the land in your name. In the case of MADA, MADA never refuses to convey the land in your name. MADA will do it on your own. That much for today. This is Chandrashekhar Prabhu signing off, bidding you au revoir, promising you to come with more such posts. Please keep watching and give your comments. We are there to reply to you. The channel is doing very well. Bye for now.